guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. In today's video I would like to review a collection. I'm gonna call it a collection. I was looking at my patterns and I wanted to review my indie pattern collection, specifically closet core. For right now I'm trying to do more, or actually work with more independent patterns, and so I've kind of built up a collection of closet core over the time. I have only 5 and I wanted to review them simply because I've been working on the ginger jeans lately. It's kind of my haunting spell right now. So for this one I've made it once, and I wouldn't even call it a jeans because it didn't have the proper top stitching. It didn't have all the rivets. All it had was the button, some top stitching, and I did it in a camo. So for this one I'm redoing it in a green stretch twill I have. I hope to finish that one soon. And then I purchased some cotton sateen, which I think could have passed for good fabric to make jeans. Unfortunately it isn't. I've purchased some stretch denim white. There's not much top stitching when it comes on to white thread. I'm not going to add color, so this one I think is going to be a welcome one in my closet. For this one, the last time I cut a size 14, which was about 2 1/4 yards of fabric, and then when I looked at it, because I was cutting the other one, I realized that would have been too big, because once I looked at the sizing I made a mess. Once I looked at the sizing on the instruction booklet, it was giving me something else, because it says the finished garment for a size 14, which is the one I did, the waist is going to be 35, and the hip was going to be 41. So for me the waist was a bit big. When I tested it I was like, I'm not sure. And that's the waist for view B, and I think in this case view B is the high-waisted one. I'm sorry, view B is the high-waisted one, and view B on this finished garment measurement says it's going to be 35 for the waist, and view A, which is the one that sits more like on the hip, that one 14 is going to get me a waist of 37.5. so I noticed in the other one there is it's a bit higher, but it was so roomy at the top. But a belt, it's nothing that a belt can't fix. If I make any adjustment to that, the hip's not going to fit, because this one hip is 41, so it's going to be a bit too tight. So I need to make a bit of adjustment or grading for that one. But again, when I bought this years ago, because when I bought this years ago it was closet case, and I just bought it because I liked the way it looked. I love seeing other people in theirs, but I just couldn't imagine that I would be able to sew this up for myself. So I think I'm gradually facing my fears and learning that there's nothing to it once I actually start it and get practice. So after doing the first one, I don't know what got into me, I just sewed it like crazy. Second one, the zipper area is just throwing me off and I'm getting discouraged, but I'm going to continue because again, I absolutely love this, and my next one after this one is going to be the white one, so I'm pretty excited about that. The other one is going to be the Jasika Blazer, which I was supposed to make instead of my favorite McCall's 6172. That's McCall's 6172, my favorite that I'm always making, and that's the actual one I'm working on. So this one, again, I haven't done it because I fear doing it. I think I'm not going to get it right, as I discussed in my previous video, but I realized that I just have to try it. It's many pieces. It's not more than the other blazers I've worked on, and it's just fair. Someone told me, one of you guys told me that the collar on this one is also like a 2-piece collar where it has the different color and on the back. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. Hopefully it's not going to be really difficult. I'm not putting the patch on the elbows or anything like that. But for this one, I think for this one, I'm going to be doing a size 12. Yeah, I'll be doing a size 12 on this one. Hopefully it doesn't hit me on the hip, because I don't want it that long. And the hip on this one, finished garment, is about 40 inches. But I'm sure by when I get to it and I look at the booklet or instructions inside, it's going to be something different. But I absolutely love this, and I'm going to make it my goal this year, after I finish the others that I have, which the top 9, I think, patterns I have, I still have a coat, the navy blue coat to do, and I think a few other stuff, but I've knocked out most of the stuff that's on my mate 9 for the year. And this has got to be one that I need to finish. The other one is the Blanka fly suit, which I think is going to be pretty easy for me because it's not a fitted pants. It's one of those pants that you have a lot of room in, but it's just something to pull on. I think I like this better than the others that I've just tried in terms of a jumpsuit, because I think this has more room. I'm not sure how I'll manage when you step out in public and you have to use the restroom and all that. Might not be convenient, but someone also recommended wearing a top under your jumpsuit. So, you know, when you have to go out in public or anything like that, it shouldn't be a problem because it's easy for you to take your top off and still not feel like you're undressed. So for this one, I'm not so sure yet. I'll still be sticking to maybe a size 12. Size 12 bust is a 38, but again, I want something that's roomy in a jumpsuit, so maybe I'll do a 40 in this one. I'm looking forward to it because I do have some, I wouldn't call it camo twill back there, that I like. It's kind of a, let me see if I can show you. I'll pull the fabric out and show you at some point. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, the Blanka fly suit, I think it's gonna be a easier one for me to probably do or adjust to. Hopefully I'll have no back adjustment to do. Yeah, I was saying I had fabric that I could try, but every time I think about cutting into it, I was like, no. But since I'm reviewing that suit, I've said it, I'm gonna make it several times, and I have shied away from it. There are 2 options, I think. I have this, it looks yellow, but I promise you it's gold. I'll take a picture just to show you what it really looks like, but it's a kind of a golden piece, bottom weight linen, which I think will work best for this. I was also thinking of a twill for this as well. Denim I wanted to try, but I'll reserve my denim for my McCall's. I'll put it up in a minute. There's one that I have from McCall's that I absolutely love because it gives the body a whole shape. I have it out, so why not just do it? This is the one I absolutely love. I don't really have to make any adjustment to it. McCall's 7908. The last one I did, the zipper in the section didn't work well, so this is one that I'm willing to fix or try again. I haven't given up. So this I'm going to reserve for the denim, but for this one I think either a twill or this linen. And the twill I'm thinking of was this. When I was looking at it, it's just too busy, but I don't know. It's kind of a slight camo. I said I was going to do it before in it, but since I'm reviewing the video now and the pattern, I'll just wanted to show you the fabric. For me, a jumpsuit, yeah, I want to do, but for me, this is going to be too loud. I really don't like attention. I really don't like to stand out in something that's loud. And for me, this might be just saying, hey, look at me. And I'm kind of scared of that. So not that this is even any better, but I'm thinking the accessories, the buckle and all of that might just tone it down and give it a different look. But these are the 2 options that I'm thinking of for the Blanka fly suit. So yeah, that's that. The next one is the Kalle Shirt. I've had this forever. I think this is one of the first patterns I bought for from Closet Core now. I loved it, and then I went and got the Mimi G equivalent, which is a bit different. And I haven't sewn this yet. I'm not sure why. I think every time I open it is the fact that, here's the truth. I want to do two views. I want to do views B, which is the midi version, and I want to do this one, the midriff, but I also extend it. But the thought of having to go trace the pattern onto a different sheet of paper and all that is just too much work for me. Normally, if I'm going to make it, I just cut it. But I want to do view B real bad. So maybe I should just do view B. Create view B first, cut it. I don't know, but it seems like I'm going to have to end up tracing this pattern. But that's the only reason I haven't done this, because I absolutely love this shirt. The one I like, which is this one, view A, I don't like the mandarin collar, so I'm gonna, again, I'm a pop the collar girl. I'm gonna have to add a collar to that. So definitely gonna be making adjustments to this, and I'm also gonna be extending the length of the front. So that definitely be extending. There are so many options with that. Maybe I'll just make that in white, which I already promised to do. I have the green over there. My favorite new baby, which is the Jenna. I think this is their most recent release, and I absolutely love it. I do not like the dress. The dress is definitely not me. Maybe depending on the fabric or something, but this A and view B are my favorite. Anything that's a shirt, I'm sold. Absolutely sold. I just love this. And then they had a couple of the options in the display, which I showed the last video. Absolutely love. I love that thing. Look at the illustration with that little loop in the back of the shirt. It's nothing new, but I just like it. The fact that the yoke goes way down further than the traditional shirt. This with a stripe, a candy stripe, navy blue. I think I'm gonna make it in all the color stripes I possibly can find, because I absolutely love it. And that one pocket, turn horizontally with the stripes vertically going everywhere else. That's me with the blue jeans right there. And some Skechers. That's definitely a winner for me. So yes, this is my new baby. So for right now, the Closet Core collection is just one of my favorites rolling right now. And I think I have 5. Yeah, I've reviewed 5 so far. And I need one more. I'm going to be working on, I think it was, is it the Lander pants? I hope it's by Closet Core. I can't remember. If it's not, forgive me, but I need to get the Lander pants. That's the next one. It's going to be my best friend once the zipper flies fail me and I want a pants that's not having a zipper, and buttons will do. So that's the next option for me. But for right now, this is definitely my binging season where I'm working on Closet Core, and I absolutely love these options. Again, I think I've only made one, so I have enough to go around, but I love the instructions. They're pretty simple. I love the fact that I don't do much PDF patterns because I hate to have to go look up the instructions or something like that. I'm feeling or having tangible stuff around, so I can pull it, I can read something. So I like buying the printed stuff even though the PDF is there. And again, for me, it's just having them. So yes, this is my Closet Core pattern selection or collection that I have going right now. I'll be adding more. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.